Hi, this is ZebraEagle from DGAAConfederation, and welcome back to How to Survive Gmod. Today's lesson will be planes. Everybody loves flying, birds do it, people do it, and it's really enjoyable. So I'm going to show you how to experience that in Gmod. Let's get started. Flying in Gmod is actually easier than it seems. All you need is a few simple props, a chair, and the desire to fly. So, what you're going to need is a base prop or your fuselage, 2 wings for the front, your horizontal stabilizers, and a vertical stabilizer. Oh, almost forgot the most important part. You're also going to need a small block for the front. This is going to act as your counterweight. So all you really need to do is just weld all this together any way you want it. So you weld your weight to your front, weld your wings on, your horizontal stabilizers, and your vertical stabilizer. You're pretty much done now, but all you're going to need to do to make it fly is take out the fin tool. I use a 50 efficiency lift by plane normal for the front wings, and 50% efficiency no lift for all the back wings. I'm using use flat surface dynamics. I'm not using wind and not using thermocline. Wind is, I really don't know what wind is. Using thermocline is basically any object that the fin tool recognizes as emits heat. This will climb over it as a glider. Okay, so you're also going to need to weight this properly. 20 is usually good. You actually want your base prop heavier than most other props, so the welds are strong. So we'll make that 50. Make all the other props 25. Usually if your base prop is heavier than your other props, it's going to weld pretty good. Okay, now this is your counterweight. If I were to release this now, it's just going to tilt straight up. Your counterweight is there to prevent that and make it fly straight. Once you have this whole set up and all your fins is pretty much just trial and error at this point, you're going to want to make this heavier than your wings, but you're not going to want to make it too heavy because it'll just drop. It's still climbing, so you're going to increase the weight. Let's try 100. It's still climbing. It really depends on the plane, on the weight of the plane, because weight affects fin efficiency, and your fin efficiency is obviously a big part in that. And we're flying, but it's still not perfect, so let's tune it a little bit more. Now it's a little heavy because it drops straight down. And that should be good. Now this is just a basic glider. If you wanted to do powered, you could just throw a thruster on it. I've even done planes with ACF engines. Actually, now it's a little light. It's still a little high, but it'll balance itself out. And that's your basic fin, plane, and Garry's mod. Hope you enjoy and continue building crazy things with this. This has great possibilities. That actually is still flying a little bit high. You could tune the weight down, but for this tutorial I'll just leave it like that because it flies alright. It flies across the whole map with barely a push. Alright, that's all for this episode. Thanks, guys.